Hello friends, welcome to Arshit's Talk Business News. Friends, today we are going to see Affle India. So friends, this is the picture you already seen from so many videos in our channel. Friends, this is the line which I taken here previously. So when it reached, this is like support, we are taking this one as support 5100, and this top side as resistance. Support means whenever it breaks the support we have to exit from the counter. That is the main thing we have to see. And whether, if you observe here, this is called shortfall because we have this peak levels at 5700. This time it hits 5700, but when it comes and move upside it doesn't hit this 5700, which is a shortfall. So we have to consider this. The bearish candles are moving on this Affle India because of something reasons, we don't know the reasons, but the shortfall is going on this counter, and whenever it crosses our support line we have to exit from the counter. Friends, see here 5100, this is the line 5100 which I taken as support for the share. For so many days I mentioning 5100 is the support, 5100 is the support. So whenever you think that the share crosses this line we have to exit from the counter. So we don't know where it going to and where it goes and stop. So friends, if you observe here, today it hits lower circuit. Why? So I am going to explain you. So friends, 3 days back we got an article from Nomura downgraded the company performance like 5000 as its neutral value. See here, from buy to neutral because of piracy policies could be expensive valuation outweigh the structural story. With this, Nomura's call like downgrading, not downgraded, but they given a neutral call because of piracies. And what they mention and why means, friends, there is a potential change in piracy policies wherein the increase in action from the companies like Apple and Google on their operating voices and Android to improve user piracy could make data collection and targeting users difficult for Affle India. So if iOS and Android going for a piracy changes, then the data which Affle India taking will become more expensive, then it damages the margins for the company. That is the major call which given by Nomura. And if you see, friends, true, yesterday I think, investors presentation call which held on last week, I think last week or day before, they uploaded today about the conversations done by one of the company's member like CEOs are Anju Khan and remaining people from ICICI Securities and so many persons who attended the call. Their questions and everything given in BSC side. There they mentioned, see here, Rashid asking about, sir, last question on risk side. How do you see the ecosystem changing and responding to the changes in Google and iOS piracy changes in terms of data apps may collect and keep notifying the users on the same? Also, we are placed in terms of investing as some players like InMobile, one of the competitor which is getting into a more data strategy to own the data by getting into products like glance, etc. Where is our strategy and how do we think we are uh, placing in that ecosystem? Like friends, if you observe here, what he asked means two questions. One is like data piracies on Google and iOS, which going to affect in terms of data, and the next one is like in mobile. This is also like one of the company. which one of the competitor who is getting into more strategic data strategies, that they are owning the data by getting into the products like glance. That means they enters into glance and they're taking the users data, and they are going to analyze with that data. And how Affle India is playing. So friends, with this question, SAR explains like the business which happening is very good. And next thing which Sir mentioned is, now iOS and Google are saying that we need to ensure the users are opted in and users are better informed by each of these apps which are delivering an ad. So everywhere we are seeing like ad means consent or close, like those buttons are there for coming ads. This is the thing Sir mentioned. So the opt-in has to be done properly, it will give good benefit. And next, Sir mentions what means mainly, uh, particularly iOS is present taking some issues with ads, but that is not for Android presently. That is only for iOS 14. Only for that software from Apple phone having this feature. And this is some businesses in US, and it is already developed countries. But Apple India like uh, playing and targeting majorly on emerging markets. So majorly in emerging markets they have only Android phones. So Android still didn't taken that type of piracy rules. So that is not going to give any uh, damage to our ecosystem. Likewise, he mentioned. See here, uh, so therefore, the ecosystem will fundamentally need to go back and see if the customers are willing to pay or not giving consent to see ads. Are they willing to give consent and use the ad subsidized apps? That is what I mentioned. Like we customers are willing to consent an ad in our mobile or not, it's our wish. So we have to take a call about ads in our phone. That mentions. So this is the major drawback which is coming from the company's conference call. Due to that, the lower circuit will be, for this reason only, the company shares will hit lower circuit. And friends, at the moment, we are not seeing any dramatic changes in emerging markets happenings, because the iOS impact is very low in India, and Google has not followed iOS so quickly, and Google will probably take some time before they follow iOS 14. By then, Affle would have already built a frame amount of adaptation with respect to these changes. So in goes on time, I feel India going to take further steps to uh, build algorithms and everything to compensate these type of problems in other ways. What they mentioned like glance and all those things, he mentioned like they already invested in bubble AI, which is like keypad related things. But friends, here everyone going to use keypad so many times, but few people use glance, those type of third party apps. That is what he given a quick answer for the glance related things. See here, like in the terms of gaining access to data, as you mentioned, for in mobile, it is doing something like glance and working with OEMs for one of the products. They are going more into consent apps like TikTok, Rob say, while Affle has gone deeper onto the utilities like keyboard. So here you have to see deeper. We are going deeper into that by investing, owning, and monetizing. Hence, gaining deeper insights. Let me give you simple insight. A keyboard on a device is used more than 100 times by each of us on an average per day across every single app that we have on our device, and keyboard must show up. But the minus one screen or one or some other consent screen has a very limited touch points with the user. This is what he mentioned about that question asked by the one of the friend. So friends, this is my view. What I am giving you a clear picture here. So friends, as a technical, this is the support line. Whenever it breaks, we have to come out of the support. With loss also, we have to book that loss and we have to come out. If we have in profit also, we have book our profit and come out. Technically, this is technical, and this is fundamental. This is the news, and this is the damage going forward for Affle India. Maybe, but start mentioning it's not going to affect anyway, but little portion of the effect will be like that. So we have to follow both, friends. If you follow both only, we can survive in markets. So if you see, already we clearly mentioned before also, like next support is 4800 or likewise. But still, if you observe, friends, today the sellers hit the share with very hard. So we can going to see further where it will stop. In my view, friends, previously it has some like moving up and downs here, like 4600, so let's see where it will go and stop. And thank you, friends, thank you very much.